Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. We've got a last-minute ITSL game against BH so let's get right into it. Been kind of going back and forth a little bit on scheduling this one. And finally, we were just both available today, so said let's just go ahead and knock it on out. I am 3-1 on the ITSL season, so been a good start so far. Lost to Ryan Pinderlick. All-star captain is certainly not a thing that's going to be happening this year, but not a bad start to the season. Okay, and I am USSR for this one. And this hand is okay. Pretty damn good. All right. This is clearly the play. Okay, so 3-4 ops. I've got NATO, which will be free. I can UN one of these, space the other. I'm definitely going to I'm UN Marshall and see what I want to do with US Japan. CNS is the headline, and we'll go from there. I've got decall as well, which is great. So I obviously don't want to see purge, containment, but this is nice. I also don't want to miss that opening coup on Iran because that's what I will be doing. NATO Marshall and U.S. Japan. I get Olympics. I get CNS, which will be the headline. I get UN, and I get C5 and decall. Okay, so CNS is the headline. Interesting. What a weird... I mean, CNS is still the headline. That really strongly suggests defectors, but CNS is still the headline. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. And I'm still trying the coup. Okay, and we still hit it. Yeah, I mean, that was clearly defectors, but I just didn't want to... I didn't want to burn my ops on something that's going to get defectored. Okay, NTB, so we had a 4-op. He's going to just take Europe Dom here, and he really wants to get this scoring off. That is a man who has Europe scoring. I wonder if I should just take a coup of Lebanon. Yeah, I'm going to take a coup of Lebanon and delay him scoring that. Okay. Now I wonder if we just decall. Do that. Could go Nigeria here, but... let's do this. Warsaw. Do that. Okay, gonna try the 3-op coup in Thailand. And miss. All right. Let's take Thailand. Let's take Zaire, and let's stop Europe Dom. Just gonna coup. Okay. All right. Let's close off Zaire. And let's get in here. Or, yeah, close off Algeria and get in here. That's fine. If he wants to flip Zaire, he can be my guest. Space. All right, well, I was sure he had Europe, and he did not. So, bad read by me, but okay. So I think we just take the trade. And we overprotect. We'll do that. Containment. So he had a really good hand. Right now, Nasser stops Middle East presence in the headline. So I think he's going to want to take Libya. Vietnam is good for me to get. That helps with Asia country count. This should be Libya. No. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense too. Okay, I get Asia, which is good. I get Nasser, which is good. I think Nasser, this is a clear Nasser headline. Independent Reds is a problem. Yeah, this is Nasser. I also get IP war. Okay, he's going to see what I have. And presumably he'll take a coup of Zaire. Now the question becomes, do I... So Duck and EEU are in my hand. Formosa and Indy Reds are in my hand. NORAD Special Truman as it on the blue side. And then Europe, Middle East, and Purge are it on the other side. And he would have headlined Purge over CIA, certainly. Certainly would have headlined Purge over CIA, I have to think. Okay, Africa is bad. All right, the question is now, do I take Libya or do I score Asia? NORAD, Comic-Con, Purge, and I don't think he has Purge, is it for guilt-free threes. And if he does that, I can still get Asia Dom. I should be able to still get it. I like taking Libya here. And if he wants to fight over Asia Dom, we can fight over Asia Dom. With CIA gone now, I'm willing to use China if I need to. IP war's got to be an event now. AI war could be an event. But I like taking Libya. If he spends a 3 taking Malaysia, Indonesia, Philippines, I will spend... Okay, that's the only 3 that's left. Nope. Okay, he's just going to do that. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense, and I will just score now. I don't think there's a reason to wait. Let's take my 6. His hand can't be very good. Okay, well that's great that he has that scoring. Okay. So what's the hold here? I guess it's duck. Or, well, I guess I could space duck. He doesn't have Europe Dom. So let's get rid of an obligation. Duck. Yeah, let's space duck. Miss. He's in a space. Interesting. And miss as well. All right. Let's get rid of another obligation. Let's try AI war. I like trying AI war. If I roll a 4, I'll feel really stupid, but a 5 or a 6, like, that's actually meaningful. Sure enough, that was greedy. This gives me the option to hold IP war, though. Yeah, sure enough. I was asking him to roll that 4, of course. Kind of don't want to give up either of these cards is the issue. Yeah, that was greedy play. Okay, he got rid of Suez. He spaced Suez instead of Sokov's. Okay, blockade is gone, and that's dumping D-stall. Interesting, he's not trying to take Europe Dom. I guess we give up EU. I could play China, but I don't think I really want to do that. I think I want to hang on to China. Yeah, yeah. And then let's do that. I mean, Europe's coming, right? Let's do this. Interesting. Okay. Did not bother to fight for Dom. I guess, yeah. Yeah, his hand sucked, man. So he couldn't use this to fight for Dom. Couldn't use that to fight for Dom. Yeah. And he had to use NORAD to get Middle East presence. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, well now I'm not going to use I want to use IP war to get one into India. And should we get one into Malaysia? What do we do here? Overprotect the Korea? I'm not sure overprotecting Korea is important. Let's threaten Indonesia. I'd rather just take Iraq, but yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, Formosan's gone. We held Indy Reds, and he gave Romania. Okay, that's great. That's another card he couldn't use to fight for Europe, Dom. Okay, yeah, Cameroon makes sense. All right, I redraw Europe. So I get Sakovs, I get De Gaulle, I get Purge. He gets Comic-Con, Korean War, Special, and Truman. Truman is likely his headline here because he's expecting De Gaulle. Maybe he's expecting Purge. Of his known cards, it's clearly, well, it could be Special. This hand is not very good. Do I fight for Europe, Dom, here and give up the coup? Oh, wait, what am I saying? I have Special. So Comic-Con, Korean War, Truman, is that it? That's known in his hand? Only 3 cards? I guess so. Do I purge him? Sock Govs also costs him 3 ops. Let's do Sock Govs. Okay, Olympics. Let's do that. That, I think. We participate, we lose. Then we trigger Special, and we coup. And we miss. Okay, Comic-Con. Yeah, Nigeria, yeah, that. He knows I have it. I'm not going to get a better opportunity to use it. I also know he has Truman. He's just going to put a 2-op in there. Fine. Save the 1 VP. That is unfortunate. Let's get rid of that. Oh, that's a great card for him to have. Okay, well, I was about to take India, but now I'm not going to do that. Actually, I think maybe I still will. Maybe I just fill up the Middle East instead. I could take both. Okay, that'll take France. No, we're going to try the Colombia play. I mean, I'm going to give him Mill-Ops. I will give him Mill-Ops because I have no access. So he can have his Mill-Ops. And that worked horribly. Okay, that play did not work, and it cost me 2 VPs. But at least he did not... I mean, he didn't fill Mexico, so that's something. Okay, I get Junta. Okay, that's amazing. Question is it the headline? I think it is. If it gets defectored, it's so bad. Oh man, Junta getting defectored would be... I'm going to do it anyway. Kennedy, all right. Southeast, Summit, Suez, Cultural, and One Small Step. I think it's this, and then I coup Colombia and see what the role looks like. And then I see if I want to coup Africa. Okay. Could just take my 6 here. Puts me on the doorstep. But and then I'm giving up a coup in Africa. He could have picked up VOA, could have picked up any number of things. I'm taking my 6 VPs now. With a better role in Colombia, leaving me not susceptible to VOA, I would have just taken a coup on Africa, but I want my VPs now. Well, I would have already won the game if I hadn't done this stupid Israel play. For Christ's sake. Okay, he spaces, which is interesting. Okay, I'm going to give up shuttle. Okay, arms race is now in play. I doubt he will coup Colombia with a 3-op, but he might brush. I feel like cooing that with Marshall would have been a dead giveaway for arms race. But cooing with a 3 might not be. Damn. Good play. Good play. I think I'm going to coup with this and hope I miss. Oh, perfect. That's a really good one. That's a really good one. Damn. Ah. Guess I should have used libs first before doing that. NTB for what? Uh-huh. Yeah, I gotta take Africa Dom. Yeah. I think I ignore that and try to win the game now. And we miss. Oh, he did have VOA. Okay. I don't want to give Marshall. Do I give China here? Interesting. He did not take me out of Venezuela. This is fine. Let's keep the pressure on in the Middle East. Okay, well, it was 100% the right decision to score South America. Well, he might have Middle East, but he's not scoring Dom if he does. I need a space. Let's space the card that gives him a VP. Africa, decall salt. Does salt do anything? Not really. It's decall, right? Yeah, it's decall. CRGs is not great, but decall can neuter it at least. Yeah, okay. Okay. Africa's 1 now. China to realign. Okay, that didn't work. Score Africa for 1. Or 3 countries to 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Yeah, BH, I get it. That was a wildly unfortunate sequence of rolls. It's going to coup if I do this. I cannot... Oh, wait a minute. No. If I do this, this opens up assault for arms race. That means... Which means, yeah, he would have to space and respond. Let's do this. Okay. Let's take the Dom. Let's take the Dom and see what he does. Okay, he's going to realign. That makes sense. Oh! 1 away from GG. It's clearly that, right? I hate giving Marshall. I hate it so very much. I do like that he can't play brush right now. He can play ABM, but he's not playing like somebody who has ABM. Yep. Okay. All right, good game. That was a little sloppy on my part. Could have won that earlier. Thanks everybody for watching. Oh boy. All right. Thanks for watching. Look, boy, looks like I made some sloppy plays here. Oh yeah. Should have taken the... All right. Well, have a good day, everybody. That was fun, but now it's done.